Nigel Farage appeared to confirm he could be tempted to stand for the Conservative Party at the next election, but only if they change their leader for someone with values he shares. The 59-year-old tried to initially play down his chances of returning to politics after his third place on I'm a Celebrity, joking, "Can I have dinner first?" But pressed by oddballs on Good Morning Britain about his plans, he gradually gave the impression he could be tempted back into politics even before the next election. Farage started by saying, "I am looking at a Conservative government that is in total shambles. Facing tomorrow, effectively a confidence vote, or this year that affects every single living human being in our country, namely, immigration on a level that never happened even during Tony Blair's days. Rishi is a lame duck walking, the Conservative Party are headed for total defeat. As to whether I have a future in politics, I have no idea at this moment in time. But what I would say is never say never. And our country actually needs people at the top with some firm guidance as to where we're gonna go in the future. At the moment we are rudderless and I don't see a Labour Party in strength to get us out of this mess." Farage went on to criticise the Conservatives and said I don't think so at his moment in time when asked if he could stand for them. But pressed by oddballs on what that meant, Farage added, "I don't think under this leadership there is much prospect of that." Balls went on to say so if there's a change of leadership, compared to at this time, then it's not come what may, Nigel Farage could stand as a Conservative candidate, and Farage then appeared open to the idea, if a leader with different priorities somehow took over from Rishi Sunak. Farage said, "If we should stop sending 50% to university and teach young people trades and skills, our border controls should be like Australia, based on skills and based on whether people can benefit the country, the leadership with the guts to stop young men crossing the English Channel in boats. If some of those things happen, you know what, I might have to think about it." Earlier in the interview Farage also desperately tried to play down the political reasons he went on the ITV show, and wanted to do all the trials for the airtime. He claimed, "Obviously when I talked about the trials, people will say oh, I don't want to do this, don't want to do that. I said to them, if you do a trial, you will be 25% of the program." I was factually totally accurate. And I went there for two reasons. One was the state of the world. I've been the most demonized figure over the last decade in national politics. Nobody has been through what I've been through with the popular press demonizing me, or the show people and the normal human being. And you can't pretend to be that for 3 weeks 23 nights in the jungle. Secondly, I want to test myself. Did I have the courage? Do I have the strength to go through the whole thing? I had no agenda other than that, I promise you. On his reported £1.5 million deal to do the show, Farage added, "Look, the money. Of course. What's wrong with that? I gave up. I gave up a very successful career in the City of London in the commodity markets. Colleagues of mine are on the rich list. I gave all that up. I live very modestly and have done for years. I did it because I had a political career. I've never moaned about it. Never complained about it. But is this the biggest paycheck I've ever had? Yes, it is. What is wrong with that?" Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.